Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. This time we're going to be doing something a little different. We are going to be going over my top 5 favorite Yu-Gi-Oh decks. This is Dueling Nexus, a free-to-play, free online simulator. It ain't Master Duel. Fuck Master Duel, that's completely different from the TCG, which is what I play. I also have my dog in here, so if there's random noises, that it's them. And yeah, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into this. I do play Yu-Gi-Oh! I haven't really played it competitively at all. I haven't even made it to like regionals. I've never in my life have I made it to anything above locals. Basically, I've only ever went to locals. And I only just recently started going to locals as well. I only get to go there like twice a year because I live in the middle of nowhere, so like it's all just magic around me. I don't have any Yu-Gi-Oh locals around me, as unfortunate as it is, and of course it's the one that I play the most as well. I've got so many cards around here, like literally right here is a I think it's Korean Unchained Soul Lord Yama, because I play Yubel, who isn't in here but definitely would be up there as one of my whatever you call them. Yeah, this is a little bit, these decks are a little, it's not updated because I don't play I hate playing on simulators. I like playing in person the most, but because the people that I hang out with, I can only hang out with like once or twice a year to play Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't update this so much. We can play on this, I just choose not to because I hate simulators. I'd rather just play with the cards. So we'll go through my top 5. This, apart from like the last two, there really isn't any rhyme or reason to any of this, apart from the last two. The last two are actually like pretty solidly in their sections, and also I guess this last one, or this first one that I'm gonna go to, because I might as well get it over with now. God damn it, would you go down? Yeah, Runic Stun. Personally, I mean, I picked up Runic Stun way back. I don't know why it's taking forever to load. If it does take forever, we'll just cut. Okay. Oh well, anyways. My favorite deck, well, for number 5, it's definitely Runic Stun. I have the most, like, I built it not too long ago. It was like I have all the decks, but I'm getting ready to go to said friend's house this upcoming week, so I'm gonna, this is obviously pre-recorded, and yeah, I'm getting ready to go to my friend's house this week. It's in there. I know it's in there. It's in. I don't know if you guys can see it. This is on top of a huge huge box. It's just massive. A box full of cards, and inside of there is all of my Yu-Gi-Oh decks, and one of them just happens to be Runic Stun. I unfortunately can't show you because apparently my Wi-Fi is acting up. It took me forever to even get to my decks, so it makes sense that I can't see the deck lists. But yeah, Runic Stun, it hasn't been terrible, per se. I guess I could just see if that loads in the background. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely been a deck of decks, you know. And most people, I mean, they're gonna say that Runic Stun's trash, Runic Stun's this, Runic Stun's that. People who play it sniff and snort glue. Absolutely yes. I want to play a Yu-Gi-Oh game where neither of us have fun. That is my favorite type of Yu-Gi-Oh game, where we just sit there looking at each other and play hand traps at each other and don't get to do anything. And when you try to do something, negate it. That's like the funniest thing ever, because you just waste time, and then I burn you to death, because why not? Time's like 30 seconds away. I hit you with Cowboy for game. GG. Shake my hand. Shake my hand. GG. Yeah, it's basically just like that. So, Runic Sun, definitely going to number 5. Have you loaded yet? Oh, well, you loaded main extra side, but it's definitely not, it's not looking good for that. Alright, let's see if I go up here a little bit. Yep. These two can be mixed around, but number 4, I'm just going to say is Kashtira. Again, we're going to come back here because apparently it just doesn't want to load, you know. Kashtira, I built Kashtira first right when I was going to, right last year before I came down to my friend's house, who's downstate. I built Kashtira, and it cost me like $300 because I had to get 3 Fenrir, a Rise Heart, 3 Unicorn, 3 Birth, 3 Theosis, 3 Prod of Prosperity when they're still kind of expensive. I don't know if I got Prosperity or Extrav. I don't remember. The deck list would show us, but they're not going to load. I mean, I might as... I don't know. That ruins the fun, though. Yeah. So, Kashtira. It's another one of those, like, mid-range control decks. I really liked it because it could play Shifter as well, and Shifter is just funny against a bunch of decks, because most decks just can't play through Shifter. And it's just... I mean... It was a walking, talking Macrocosmos. It basically would hand me free wins sometimes when I had no right of winning the game. I didn't play it during full power, and I didn't play it back when a Rise Heart was at 3. I started playing it when a Rise Heart went to 1. I don't know if I got to... I know I got to play it at the locals at the very least. I don't know if I got to play it for much longer after that, though. And it was probably the most enjoyable new gen deck that I have. Like, the newest gen deck that I have. It's probably pretty close between that one and Runic Stun. They both came out at roughly the same time. Let me guess, it failed. Yeah, okay. So yeah. I mean, there's not much to say about Kashtira. I mean, everybody knows it. Farfa hates Fenrir. Arise Heart did nothing wrong. Bring my boy back. He absolutely could totally come back in this metagame. We could totally handle it. We're strong now, right, guys? Yeah, next is Labyrinth. Third up is Labyrinth. Labyrinth has just been kind of, like, pretty freaking good. I mean... I just found out recently that I was playing it with like 52 cards because I just kept putting in cards that I was like, man, this card's good. This card, oh crap. Uh-oh. I don't think that'll affect my recording, but I don't have Wi-Fi right now, apparently. Apparently, that's probably why I haven't been loading stuff. Huh. The recording should be fine, though. That's not using it. I'm not streaming or anything, so it should be fine. Now we really have a John, huh? Well, I'm certainly not going to click off of this page, then. Labyrinth. Definitely... I mean, everybody knows what Labyrinth does. It's literally just, like... trap control. Another mid-range deck, kind of. It's more back row heavy, though, rather than monster heavy. So, like, I had to pay, like, an arm and a leg to get transaction rollback, and then they stopped playing transaction rollback like every single deck happens to have. There's always that one card that every single deck has that they originally play, like, 1, 2, maybe even 3 of, so it always costs $1 bajillion, and then you buy 3 of it when you can, and then it gets here, and then they're only playing, like, maybe 1 of it, because everybody's already moved on from it. That's transaction rollback for me. That again is also in there. I have one deck lying out, or at least able to get to it. And I'll pull that. I guess I'll pull that one out here, since I at least have it. But yeah, number 3 is Labyrinth. moving into top 2, the second one, at least, is going to be Sky Striker. You cuck, come on. Ugh. I love it. I love it so much. Okay. I love Wi-Fi, man. I told you I live in the middle of nowhere, bro. It's a godsend that I even got this to work. Yeah, fourth is Sky Striker. I literally have it right here. It is... Oh, let me set it down for a second. I have 2 monitors. You guys are right here, and then this one is showing me the recording. So, that's how that goes. That's why when I'm doing the Dragon Ball Legends and stuff, I'll constantly look over to the side over here, because I have to see if I'm actually recording or not. Or at least if it's recording good, or if it looks disgusting. This is the extra deck. You probably can't even see it, but we got 3 Kagari, 3 Shizuku, 3 Hayate, 2 Zeke, 1 Azalea, a Gloomy, Unicorn, and Access Code Talker. They're in these sleeves. Oh god. It's the Japanese, like, special thing. I don't know. They're double sleeved. Pretty cool. Side deck, I'm not going to go through all these, but we do have a pretty cool side deck. Ghost Bell, DD Crow, Cosmic Cyclone, Pot of Desires, Herald of the Abyss, Jamming Waves evenly, and then a Sky Striker token. You guys can see that. Fuck, no you can't. And they got the 25th quarter century Yu-Gi-Oh card sleeves that are the red ones. There we go, that's much better. Yeah. And then obviously the main deck has those same sleeves, and they're all double sleeved as well. And now I get to do the fun thing of shuffling a deck. It's my favorite pastime, guys. Sometimes I'll just like randomly pick up decks and start shuffling them for no reason. It's my favorite pastime, man. Favorite pastime is to shuffle decks and just hang out, you know. I am super hyped about the OCG stuff coming out for the Sky Striker support cards. The Sky Striker support cards from the OCG things, they just came out with like half of them in the Battles of Legends set. So fucking stupid. They should have just released all of them in one set, so you know we could at least get it. I'm actually not gonna get the alternate art Ray and Rose, at least not right now, because I just last time I went downstate got the ultimate a playset of ultimate rare Sky Striker Ace Rays. Right here's one. Boop. Yep. Ultimate rares. I have 3 of them. I would love to get the alternate arts, but then I'd have to like. My next deck is the one that I'm really going for. Max rarity, quarter century, everything, as much as I can get, at least. But yeah, Sky Striker, and I mean, Sky Striker's been out for like fucking like 5 years. I bought it back when it started to become bad, and people stopped playing it, so everything was like going super duper cheap. Everything was like reprinted too. It was super duper cheap for me to get it. Yeah, it only costed me like what, like $40-50 maybe to buy the entire core and everything. To buy everything that I didn't already have from packs and opening. Because I was an idiot and didn't know that Sky Striker stuff came in a deck building set that had secret rares in it. Because I thought since everything was secret rare that it'd just be ridiculously hard to get. But back when they made good deck building packs, they used to be like 4 ultras and a secret rare. I miss those days. We took that shit for granted, dude. I don't even remember MCole40 talking about how these deck building packs were going to destroy the market value of secret rares. No, that just happened on its own. Come on now. So yeah, number 2 is going to Sky Striker. Definitively 2. I always have a top 2, and Sky Strikers is definitely going to be number 2. Honorable mentions, the thing that I forgot earlier. Are there any honorable mentions for fun decks that I like playing? Fire King got its new support. Fire King and Ice Barrier. I know Ice Barrier too. And Thunder Dragon. Those can definitely be up there. Yeah. Favorite decks, not so much, but fun decks, yes. I wanted to build. God, that story's so bad, dude. Back when, God, what was it called? Like Soul Fusion, I think it was called. That set. It was a set with all the Thunder Dragon cards in it. I literally would constantly beg the parents to take me to the card, or like a Walmart, or like basically just a grocery store, Walmart, anywhere to get cards. Just so I could buy one of those special editions of Soul Fusion, trying my damnedest to get all the Thunder Dragon cards. I never ended up getting them. I got like one copy of Thunder Dragonhawk, and that was all the Thunder Dragon cards I got, really. None of my friends ever got them either. And then I randomly got Colossus from like the tin that he got reprinted in. I forget where the hell that even was. And now Colossus is back. I do have his deck. Once again, it's in the giant box right here. So yeah, I mean, yippee! Ice Barrier and Fire King. Fire King, I bought all three of the structure decks. I thought it was really fun. Destroying your own stuff to get advantage is it's funny. It's cool. I like it. It ain't bad. It's just like we're literally missing a singular card that should have been in the Battles of Legends set or imported in with Infinite Forbidden, but we didn't. Unfortunately, Fire King is not eating as much as we could have this year. They could import it into that Rage of the Abyss, yeah, that one. And then Ice Barrier. Ice Barrier is bad, but I always thought it was good until basically, I mean, come on now, the data speaks for itself. Okay, nobody's fucking playing Ice Barrier stuff. It's so sad too. I thought it would be such a cool deck. It's basically like Kashtira, but Diet Kashtira, because all the monsters are like floodgates of their own. But like, it's so bad because the good floodgates are always like super freaking weak. So it's so sad. And the only thing that's used in it is the one that makes tokens, so you can just fucking link climb, you fucking bastards. Or synchro summon into the same synchro monsters that is always made in every synchro deck. Speaking of synchros, I do have a synchro turbo deck. I know, I'm one of those filthy bastards. I have like, I think it was like 67 Yu-Gi-Oh decks. I am addicted. I am crazy. They're active too. They all can play in this meta. But some of them just happen to be like gladiator beasts. Others happen to be Paleozoic. And no, I don't know how to play them good. Thunder Dragons, those are pretty bad. I still play them. Six Samurai, I'm super hyped about the new support for them. And then yeah, I mean, if you haven't already seen it, it's been fucking sitting here all the time. My number one pick is Heroes. Heroes have been my golden child for like 4 to 5 years now. It was the first deck that I played that my friends couldn't actually beat by playing the game. They literally just could not beat Trinity at all. If I fusion summon Trinity, they simply just could not beat over 7,500 or 5,000 attack point, and then with Honest Neos, they couldn't beat over 7,500. They didn't know how to play defense mode, so for like 3 years straight, I just kept punching them in the face over and over and over again. It's one of the funniest stories that we have to this date, where like I was just the reigning champion for like 3 years straight by doing the exact same thing. And then if that ever failed, Darklaw, it is still to this day been one of my most favorite decks, and it is the deck that I am getting as many quarter century rare cards for, because they reprinted Ferris. They reprinted Ferris in quarter century. They reprinted Polymerization as a quarter century. They reprinted Darklaw as a quarter century. DPE has a Starlight Rare. Stratos has a Starlight Rare. Destiny Fusion has Ultimate Rares. A Hero Lives has Ultimate Rares. It's just crazy. Crazy expensive is what it is. I ain't buying the... And of course, like, everybody has like 3 Ash, 3 Imperm, 3 Effect Failure, 3 Nibiru, 3 Droll throughout their main inside. So, like, obviously we have those. Those are probably going to be like the last things that I get, especially the Ash Blossoms. That's $200 per card. No. Just no. Yeah. And I mean, that is the number 1 deck. It is my favorite deck. Unfortunately, I don't play it as much as I'd like to. Mainly because it's getting to the point now where my friends really do know how to counter my hero decks. Like, just like, just like that. They just can. It's just so easy for them to counter it now. Especially since now our card pools have opened. We're not kids anymore. We can go and buy our own cards online. So now they can just buy the outs to it and always have them in every single one of their decks. Just like I always have Droll and Lockbirds in all of my decks because of my one friend plays Dark World. So if I don't have a Droll, I just simply get hand looped and lose. It's so much fun watching him play Solitaire. Fucking bastard. But yeah, that was my top 5. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And before we leave, because I'm an idiot and this is not scripted, this is straight from my mouth, obviously, with all the uhs and pausing. There you go. None of these decks I've made, I've not built any of them. All of them have been net decked from YouTube, from people like, well, obviously my hero decks right here, Jaden BR and Blake Hero. Those are the 2 people that I follow for hero decks. They're very different. Blake Hero is more of like super hyper competitive hero, and Jaden BR is more of like laid back and having fun hero. Because you can build your decks in every single way. Kesher and Labyrinth are like from YCS's from like a while ago. I don't remember if I've updated them or not. Runic Stun is it's a fucking stun deck, dude. What do you want? It's gonna have all of the toxic ass shit in it. That's YCS Rayleigh Labyrinth. Up here is regular Labyrinth that I just had. I don't know if they both have cards in them. So like, yeah, I don't know which deck I'm actually using in person for each of these. I just know that I have the, I've never made a deck myself. Making decks myself, I'm just so bad at it. I always mess it up every single time. There's always something that I just fuck up when I'm making decks. So I just don't. Because like I said, with my Labyrinth deck, I just started putting cards into it and forgot to take cards out. So I ended up with like 54 cards in my main deck and it would constantly keep bricking. God, that was a bad time. But yeah, people like Jaden BR, Blake Hero, the one guy who always covers every single deck list from most YCS's, I've been watching him a little bit. It's like Boral something. I'm sorry, I don't remember him. I don't watch him that much. Kira Twig, Dark Arm Duelist, just a bunch of random Yugi tubers. I used to watch Team Samurai until it became super fucking cringe. Yeah, it was sad. It happens to the best of us. Hopefully it'll happen to me too. Hopefully I'll become super good, super popular, and y'all will like me. I've been yapping for too long. I'm gonna head out. See ya.